H&R lowering springs, and I wanted to talk a little bit about that. I'm actually on my way to work right now, so this is my morning commute, but getting right into it. A few things I want to go over are how the car looks after the drop, how it performs, and how it rides in terms of comfort. So keep in mind that this is my first ever suspension mod for any car, so I'll try my best to give you my honest testimony, switching over from factory over to the aftermarket. So let's get right into it. Hang on. So H&R lowering springs, how do they look? What's the drop like? To me, I love it a lot. It's a two-figure gap all around, and so far the looks of the car look 5 times better with this single mod. I really wish the Civic SI would have came something close to this from factory. If that was the case, then there would be no point for me to lower the car. However, it came like it's ready to go off-roading, so that's that. Now coming to the back, you will see some negative camber, and that's just one of the effects of lowering a car or a Civic SI. So if you want a proper alignment, you will need those rear control arms, or quote-unquote rear camera arms, to ensure that your rear tires do not prematurely wear out. As far as performance goes, man, this thing rides really nice. I mean, you can tell it's a lot more aggressive on those turns and curves. I feel like I can go faster each time. It sort of makes you want to push the car more and more each time, and I don't really advise it on public roads. However, let's say you have something on the track or something, then by all means go for it, test it out. You can see that rattle came back, so yes, I need to fix that rattle. So yeah, let's say if you're on the track or something, test it out, see how it goes. I know some people like to do that on back roads. We don't really have back roads here in Los Angeles or Southern California, but we do have canyons. So maybe I might take my car to the canyon sometime soon and seeing how it does there. Another thing to note with this springs is that there is little to no body roll. Going in and out of curves, the car just feels well planted, especially with these BF Goodrich tires. It's a great combination, especially for daily driving. So far, I'm loving the setup. Now, how do the H&R springs perform in terms of daily driving, drivability, ride comfort, and whatnot? We already covered the performance side of it. How does it do on those smooth roads or bumpy roads? Basically, it's like stock, but stiffer. It's like what everyone says. On a smooth road or highway like this, it'll feel like stock. There's no bounciness to it. There's no added noise, squeaking, creaking, none of that stuff. There's no popping when you turn, make sharp turns in the parking lot like the iBot Pro Kit. Everything else feels OEM. The only thing you will notice is that on bumps and dips, it will feel a bit more stiffer. So that's something to note, but it's also something to expect, because if you're on stock shocks like I am, you know, obviously, you know the rest. It's a quick example. Everything is a lot more direct and precise. Wherever you turn the steering wheel, it just goes. So back to what I was saying about the comfort. Like I said, it's like daily driving. It's the same thing as the factory springs. Only thing is that it is a bit stiffer on those bumps and dips. So if you're on stock shocks like I am, just make sure to watch out for those and try to avoid them as much as you can. You don't want your stock shocks to blow out faster than it's already going to be blowing out faster because it's on lowered springs, if that makes sense. Another thing to note is that from a red light or from a stop, the car just picks up smoother and a tad bit more what I mean by that is that, let's say you've got to pass the guy next to you to merge into the highway or something like that. Obviously you'll be using a little bit more throttle, and when you would do that on factory springs, I would tend to feel the car to lean back a little bit with that weight transfer. With these springs, that weight transfer is gone. The car just goes forward. It's a smooth ride. I can't complain. I love these springs. I love the drop on them. 2-finger gap all around. Car looks a lot more aggressive. Pros, drivability. It's a mild drop to minimize scraping in inner city roads. How it takes off faster off the line. Now the only con about these springs is, in fact, that you will need the rear camera arms if you want to get a proper alignment. And I know that's the case for other springs as well, such as the D2 or Skunk 2 lowering springs. However, for a mild drop like this, I really thought I can get away without the rear camera arms. Not that the rear camera is necessarily extreme in the back, but it is there. It is noticeable if you look closely. So that's something I want to fix. I really want these tires to last me as long as they can. So hopefully this video helps to give you 9-gen owners a little bit of insight before making a purchase on these springs. If anything occurs with them, I will give you guys an updated video. But other than that, hope to see you guys in the next one, and peace. Oh, and I will be trying to upload a lot more racing videos, and I've got some other stuff coming up sometime soon, so stay tuned for that, and make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the other good stuff, and yeah, peace.